Adventures of Kraskarek.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Adventures of Kraskarek. It is again I, Kraskarek, as we continue our adventures in Atlas. Now, what we're going to do is I'm going to show you the rest of the ship, the rest of my base. Again, to remind you, the purpose is because I don't want to redo the entire game. I'm just going to pick up from where I have my full ship and ready to start sailing and adventuring. Okay? Now, so we're going to go ahead and catch up on that today, show you the rest, and then in the following videos, we're going to begin our journey. So where I left off was climbing this mast, the highest point of my ship. This allows me to do something very special. Yes, you can kind of look off into the distance a little bit. I don't know why the telescope's crashing. I'll figure it out later. Anyway, I have something special up here. A special item, a sextant. Now, it has an infinity symbol because I have a mod that makes these things not break. Yeah, you can call it a little cheap, but I'm tired of building new ones when I should just be able to have them last for a very long time to be realistic. Anyway, the sextant allows me to get a special buff that gives me GPS coordinates, gives me compass directions, gives me a mini-map that shows me the shallowness of the shore, all kinds of good stuff. So here's how you do it. You can do it day or night, although it's easier at night. And what you do is you hold it up to yourself. You want to find a star, and you're going to find the other ones, and they shoot in a certain direction. You can start with looking right at the sun like a jackass, but that's where usually one of the stars is. Well, logically, there it is. Left click, you keep holding. It says, go that way. Oh, there's another one. Okay. Go that way. Ooh, click. And click. Good, we're doing good. Very good. Oh, very easy. Ooh, a little foggy, but just visible. Good, good. Excellent. And there it is. We're almost done. However many you get is how long the buff lasts. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't know where... Oh, there it is. We got it. We got them all. As you can see in the bottom, look at the bottom right. There's a sextant symbol, 7,000 seconds. Now look at the top. I now have an obvious compass. I have my speed knots, my direction, GPS coordinates. Yeah. And on the left, you can see a mini-map kind of showing me the coastline and how shallow it is. Deeper, the darker the color of the water, the deeper it is. The lighter the color, the shallower it is. Lets you know when you're pulling in, so you don't accidentally crash or something. Anyway, so I keep the sextant up here so that I can take advantage of that particular buff. Pretty sweet, huh? I'll just put my, no, I'm not going to put my shovel. Anyway. Now, so that's the entirety of the top deck. Now we go to the second level. This is mid-deck. The main feature here is this is where all the cannons go on either side of the ship. The ones up top are added extra. These are the ones that are necessary. So you got 6 on each side for the brigantine. That's 12. You got to get crew, and each of the crew need to be paid and fed. I've got a little ammo container here with some ammo, some cannonballs. These chests are supposed to be repair gear if necessary, but I don't really need to do that just yet. Now, this is because I put the crafting level on the bottom floor. And some of the pieces stick up a bit, as you can see from that thing there, this thing here. So I just put a railing around it. It's decorative. This is one of the most important pieces of the ship, your ship resources box. This one you put your money in to pay your crew. You can store your money in it, but it also, the crew will automatically take out of it. You need to put other resources in here so that it can auto-repair damage to the ship. So you must keep stuff in here. When your crewmates are repairing the ship, when they're sweeping, they take from here to do that. That's important. Another emergency box, nothing in it. Another ammo container, and I've got cannonballs and harpoons, because up above is where the harpoons are at. Oh my god, what happened? What was that? Did I hit something? Anyway. So let's go through what I have here in the middle of the ship. Here I've got a bookshelf. As you go through the game, you're going to find these little bottles with maps in them, and you find the maps, collect them, and then they can kind of they give you coordinates and stuff like that. I'll show you how maps work. Store maps. I just made this box because when you're looting treasures off the surface or deep ocean or whatever, sometimes you get music notes. If you unlock music, you can play these with an instrument, and they give buffs to you and your allies. So I've been saving them. This is my equipment box. This is for extra stuff I might need. Like, here's to build a stone platform. I got a bow with some arrows, which is useful for taming in a weird way. Extra healing kits. I found this freaking thing. It's a recipe. Well, I found it. It's you can build advanced structures that allow you to auto harvest resources with fuel. You got to build them on islands. It gets weird. I got a bola and stuff like that. A backup pistol, some extra tools, all kinds of stuff. Notice the infinity symbol? That is not normal. Normally these things will all decay, but I put on a mod so that the common tools, once made, don't break. Because that's how I like it, you know? I don't want to keep remaking them. I can still got to repair weapons and such, but yeah. Over here's my cooking area. So this is the main cooking thing, the mess table. It costs nothing, and it preserves food for a very long time. I have a wide variety of foods. Now, if you look carefully, you see these colored arrows in the bottom left of each box? You see that? I'm out of fruit. Oh no. See pink? That was meat. Blue is the vitamins that come from fish and milk. You see what I mean? Yellow is vegetables. Orange, you can see over here, is fruit. And I don't have any. That's a problem. They're eating all my fruit, not eating their vegetables, damn it. An ice box that's supposed to produce ice over time, but it depends on the environment. I've got a stove, and right now I'm just having it make a lot of charcoal. But you put recipes in here. All kinds of recipes you can make. Now, here I put another bottle of water, because you need that for certain recipes. And I got a chicken, which constantly hatches eggs. I leave him here. He takes up a slot. Now, I just put that food in there. We'll keep that. And, you know what? While that's going, let's go ahead and have it cook some meat that I picked up. Now, so this is the mid deck. It's my kitchen, my equipment storage, and the cannoneers. Now we go down another level. Now this is something weird, okay? I want to explain all this to you, because you need to know which parts are mods and which aren't. Oh geez, the chicken laid more eggs and fall through the floor. Anyway, this is my bed, so when I die I appear here, and this is my personal storage. I keep my backup equipment, tools, weapons, all this good stuff. Over here is my my smithy, the basic workbench for crafting and repairing things. Easy, easy, easy. Here we got a forge, which is a more advanced feature. Allows you to make ingots and such. I put a table here for the mortar and pestle, a very basic thing that's very similar to arc, yes. You can make gunpowder, you can make cool healing stuff, all kinds of things. You make your healing med kits here, okay? These boxes I just put for working on like weapon blueprints, armor blueprints, and stuff like that. This is just a bookshelf of a current projects that I'm working on and gathering the ingredients for it. And this is just a bookshelf of extra crafting ingredient or blueprints that I find. Okay. Now, if we go even further, we'll see the other crafting machines. Here we have the loom, which is the main thing for making, as you can see, sails. You can also make cloth armor here. Okay. And you can make beds here, the preserving bags, even a rope ladder kind of thing. You know what I mean? And then you have the tannery. Tanneries for making hide armor. I can make the bolas, a hang glider, which I actually have. I keep it in my inventory because I'm weird like that. You know, maybe a water bag, fur armor and hide armor are made here. And what was that? Oh, and when you unlock music, you can actually make instruments, and it looks like an accordion could be made in here. That's neat. Stuff like that. Now, this stuff is not part of the game. You cannot build crop plots on the ship. I have a special mod allowing it to do it because it would make sense that they would transport some plants. They'd have little plots and transport them. Okay? Normally, the way plants grow is a lot more sophisticated, but here's a table that comes with this interesting mod, a gardening mod, that allows me to make fertilizer and create seeds from plants and then plant them so I can have certain ingredients that I need and keep them with me. This is just a box of seeds. It's fine, including the mod even comes with the ability to grow your own honeycomb for bees so you can make honey. That's modded. The problem is, even with that mod, you can't add these on once the ship's released. You have to do it before it's fully built. Not on the bottom floors, because once it's released to the ocean, the sea level screws it up and you cannot place them. You can place them on the surface, but no. So I had to build this before I went down here, so this is also my garden for my modded atlas. Modded, I must remind you, modded, okay? That's true. Now, so that's the bottom. The bottom is my crafting area, my sleeping area, my personal equipment, my garden. The middle is the cannon area, the kitchen. And the top level is the business level. You know what I mean? So that's what I got. I got a stupid plant glitching through my thing. Now what I'm going to do is we're going to head back to my thingamajig. I got so much, though. It's going to be annoying. Anyway, let's go ahead and put some of these ingredients away. Although I do have to be mindful of the impact on the ship. There is a weight limit on the ship. You got to be real careful of stuff like that. It can backfire. You could be in trouble. But anyway. So we're going to go boop, 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 boop. And boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. Very good. And boom, 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 boom. Okay, good. Because we have to be totally naked for this. Now what we do is come up here. We're going to put all our food away because otherwise we lose it all. There you go. Now, what we can do is this. Home base. Travel home. Here's my old shack, kind of where I first bunked up. Got a basic, basic stuff, a bench, mortar and pestle, food storage area. I got rain barrels. Making me nervous there. Okay. No, they're all empty. Why are they? Well, you have to be in the zone for rain and other activities to happen, so that didn't help at all. It all just evaporated. That's dumb. Anyway, so these are my shipyards that I built. So there's a couple of small ones there. You can make little shipyards in order to build certain size ships. So this one is for smaller ships, of which I have that one over there, the Conrack. It's one size down from my Brigantine. But this is the ship. This is the yard that I used to build the Brigantine. But here's my old ship Conrack. This is my backup in case the other one sinks. Much, much smaller, much less that you can actually do. See? Yeah. It's a one sail crew, that's fine. Let's see, I've got all the essentials here. This was the ship I started with, and I pimped it out and sailed from the noob zone and made my home here. Then I began building my Brigantine. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, please comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you again next time on the Adventures of Kraskorek.